Hello everyone, welcome back to our data structure lecture. Today's topic is queue operations. So there are three types of queue: linear queue, circular queue and priority queue. Linear queue operations. Basic operations are is empty, is full, enqueue and dequeue. Is empty operation means check if the queue is empty or not. Is full operation means check if the queue is full or not. Enqueue means insertion, means add an element to the end of the queue. Dequeue means deletion, means remove an element from the front of the queue. Is empty operation. If queue is empty, this function returns true, else it returns false. So how to check queue is empty or not? Algorithm is if rear is equal to -1. So if rear is equal to -1, if this condition is true, then queue is empty. Otherwise, queue is not empty. So see here, this is empty queue and our front and rear is equal to -1. Is full operation. If queue is full, this function returns true, else it returns false. Algorithm for is full operation is if rear is equal to max minus 1. So see here in this figure, max is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, means value of max is 6. So here rear is equal to 6 minus 1. 6 minus 1 is 5. So here our rear is point to the 5th index, means this condition is true, that's why return true. So print queue is full. So is full condition is satisfied. In else part, if this condition is false, then return false. Enqueue operation. If the queue is not full, this function adds an element to the back of the queue, else it prints overflow. Algorithm for enqueue. Step 1. If rear is equal to max minus 1, then write overflow. Here condition is we check if queue is full or not. If queue is full, then write overflow. Or go to step 4. Step 4 is exit. So here end of this algorithm. But if queue is not full, then go to the step 2. In step 2, condition is if front is equal to -1 and rear is equal to -1. Front and rear -1, it means queue is empty. So set front and rear is equal to 0, means we insert a new element in 0th index. Else set rear is equal to rear plus 1, means otherwise rear incremented by 1. And in step 3, we insert element in rear end. Step 4 is exit. See here in this figure, if queue is empty, then we add new element in 0th position. And if already element is present, so here 5 and 2 is already present. If we want to enter a new element, then this new element enter in the second position. So here first rear incremented by 1, means rear is equal to rear plus 1, means here rear is 1, so 1 plus 1 is 2, so now rear is 2, and then we insert a new element in second position. Dequeue operation. If the queue is not empty, this function removes the element from the front of the queue, else it prints underflow. Algorithm for dequeue. Step 1. If rear is equal to -1, write underflow. Go to step 4, end of if. Means first we check queue is empty or not. If queue is empty, then write underflow and stop this algorithm. Otherwise, go to step 2 and set val is equal to queue in bracket front. Meaning of this is Where is front pointed? In this figure, front is pointed in 0th location. So we delete this location data, that is 5. So in step 3, if front is equal to rear, front is equal to rear means Q contain only one element. So if front n is equal to rear, then we delete this one element, we directly add front is equal to and rear is equal to -1. Else set front is equal to front plus 1. So see here, if rear is equal to front, then we consider that Q contain only one element. So we directly put -1 rear and front. So here otherwise we set front is equal to front plus 1. So see here in this figure, front is point to the 0th position. So 0 plus 1 is 1. So now front is pointing to the first location. So here phi is deleted. Circular queue operation. Circular queue contain similar operations like linear queue. So is empty, is full, NQ and DQ. Here in is empty condition we will check Q is empty or not. In is full condition we check if the Q is full or not. And in NQ insert a new element, and in DQ remove the new element. In circular queue, is empty condition is same as linear queue. So algorithm is, if rear is equal to -1, then return true, else return false. Means if rear is equal to -1, then Q is empty, otherwise Q is not empty. Is full. In is full operation, algorithm is step 1, if rear plus 1 mod max is equal to front. So here our array size is 8, means max is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, means our max value of max is 8. So here rear value of rear is 7. So 7 plus 1 is 8 and our max value is 8. So 8 mod 8, answer is 0. So our front is point to the 0th position. So this condition is true. So return true. That's why here we consider that our Q is full. If this condition is false, then Q is not full. Algorithm for NQ means insert a new data in Q. So this is circular queue. So step 1 is, if rear plus 1 mod max is equal to front. So here we check our Q is full or not. If Q is full, then we cannot insert a new element in Q. Okay, now in step 2, if front is equal to -1 and rear is equal to -1, means if Q is empty, then we insert a new element in 0th position. So we set front and rear is equal to 0. Else part, rear is equal to rear plus 1 mod max. So here rear is 4. So 4 plus 1 is 5 and our value of max is 8. So 5 mod 8, answer is 5. So we insert a next value in 5th index. So we insert in rear end. So Q rear is equal to value. So value is inserted in rear end. Algorithm for DQ, step 1, if rear is equal to -1, write underflow, go to step 4, end of if. So in step 1, we check that if Q is empty or not. If Q is empty, then write underflow, and here our algorithm is stop. So how to check queue is empty or not? Right, if rear is equal to -1. Then in step 2, set value is equal to queue of front. So here front is point to the 0th index. So here in 0th index value 10 is present. So here if we want to delete one data, then 10 is deleted. So in step 3 we check front is equal to rear. Meaning of this condition is, if front is equal to rear means queue contain only one element. So if queue contain only one element, then for delete this element we write front and rear is equal to -1. So queue is directly empty. Else set front is equal to front plus 1 mod max. So here value of max is 8 and value of front is 0. So 0 plus 1 is 1. So 1 mod 8 is 1. So front is shifted to the first index and our value of 0th position is deleted. So here 10 is deleted. Application of queue is first scheduling process, means job scheduling. Job scheduling is the process where different tasks get executed at predetermined time or when the right event happens. Next is spooling. Example of spooling is in printer, the documents or files that are sent to the printer are first stored in the memory or the printer spooler. Once the printer is ready, it fetches the data from the spool and prints it. Next application is a queue of client processes waiting to receive the service from the server process. I hope all of you clear this application of queue and operations of queue. Thank you.